So 2022 is coming to a close, so it's time for the best phone of 2022. So let's get into it. And welcome back to Michael's Tech Talk. So here I want to get into the best phone of 2022. But I don't want you to take my word for it, guys. I have some of the best tech creators on YouTube who have kindly contributed to this collaboration. So guys, thank you again for reaching out and being a part of this. I really appreciate it. So let's get into my picks for the best phone. Now I am going to pick two phones because I am a dual wielder. I use two phones every day. I use Android and I use iOS. So I'm going to give you my best Android phone. I'm going to give you my best iPhone of 2022. So let's get into it. Let's start with Android. I have used a lot of Android phones this year. I have used the S22 Ultra on 2 occasions. I have used the Pixel 6 Pro on 2 occasions as well. And I am currently using the Pixel 7 Pro. The Pixel 7 Pro, guys, is my pick for the best Android phone of 2022. This phone has, without a shadow of a doubt for me, being best experience for me. I like that clean Android experience, and the Pixel 7 Pro has improved so much over the 6 Pro. The hardware is that little bit better. Fingerprint reader is fixed. We've got face unlock. We've got that fantastic computational photography. It's just top class on the Pixel. Everything just seems to be more refined and just improved. And that is why, for me, the Pixel 7 Pro is my Android pick of the year. Let's talk iPhone. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Michael, you have a 14 Pro Max. So your 14 Pro Max is going to be the pick of this video, right? No. You're right. I do. I have a 14 Pro Max. It is my iPhone. It is my everyday iPhone. But it's not my pick for the best iPhone of 2022. That phone is this, the 13 Pro Max. The 13 Pro Max is, without a shadow of a doubt, for me, the best iPhone you can still buy. It's the best bang for your buck iPhone you can still buy. You're still getting 120Hz refresh rate. You're still getting that stainless steel body, that build quality of the iPhone. You're getting one of the best point and shoot 4K video cameras on a smartphone. Yes, the hardware still isn't as good, 12 megapixel, but the video camera is still one of the best, you know, and not to mention you're getting the best battery life on a smartphone. It is peak battery life. You're not going to better it, not even on the 14 Pro Max. For me, 2022 iPhone, it's the 13 Pro Max. That's my picks for the best phones of 2022, but guys, don't take my word for it. I have from some of the best tech creators on YouTube, and they're going to give you their opinions. So let's not wait any longer and get them in here. Over to you guys.
First, I want to say thank you, Mike, for having me on the show. I know everyone is excited to see what my phone of the year is going to be, right? Even though some of you already know. So here it goes. This may be a surprise to some of you, but I'm actually going to choose, that's my drum roll, the Galaxy S22U. Now keep in mind, this phone of the year is about me. It ain't about what I think is the best out there on the market. It's just the phone of the year to me. And this phone will work for a lot of things for me. And I feel like it's the most versatile phone out there. The camera on it is phenomenal. The pictures come out great. The video mode is really great. And I have control over the video quality of it. The screen brightness is just amazing, obviously. And it's the best looking panel that I've ever used, period, on a phone. Plus the software is really good. Samsung has been doing a really good job at the software support. If I had to choose a phone of the year, I would choose this phone. Thank you for watching. Delvon Digital out. But don't worry, my Pixel people. Everyone knows the phone that's in my pocket is the Pixel 7 Pro.
Hi guys, Luke here from Luke's Tech Reviews. First of all, I want to say thank you to Michael for reaching out to let me take part in his Phone of the Year mashup. So let's get started. My phone of the year for 2022 goes to the Pixel 7 Pro. For me, the cost, software experience and camera experience has been my favourite to use this year. I've been using it alongside my iPhone 14 Pro Max, and the big thing that stands out is value for money. Pixel 7 Pro against the iPhone 14 Pro Max is $849 versus $1,200. So you can see there's a massive cost saving there. I love using the phone to take pictures of my family, and the extra camera features have been really fun to use. Versus last year's Pixel 6 Pro, the screen is significantly brighter, the fingerprint scanner has vastly improved, and the overall software experience in Android 13 has been a joy to use really, versus Android 12. So for me, for those reasons, I'm crowning the Pixel 7 Pro my phone of 2022. What about you?
Shout out and thanks to Michael's Tech Talk for inviting me to this video. My favorite phone of the year happens to be the Pixel 7 Pro. Now I know I am an Apple fan, I have always been, but the reason I say the Pixel 7 Pro is because of the overall form factor and the cameras. The cameras on this thing is incredible. This camera is fantastic. And I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that this is probably better than the iPhone. Thanks again to Michael's Tech Talk for inviting me to this collaboration. And with that being said, guys, hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys in the next one.
Hi everyone. For me, my phone of the year for 2022, being the biggest Apple fanboy ever, having the 14 Pro Max, has got to be the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 4. Now the reason for that is I just can't put this thing down. Reviewing tons of phones like we do, I just can't bring myself to take my SIM card out of this. The new form factor on the front from the Z Fold 3 is so much better now. I'm able to do quick things, send WhatsApps, emails, view various different documents, etc. that I need to without actually opening up the phone fully. But then you've got that big screen for content, to watch stuff, to be able to watch like sports, you know, like the NFL. Super handy to have, and it's the wow factor. The amount of times I've been out and people have stopped me and questioned what's that phone I'm using, they've never seen the Fold before. It truly is special. The camera is good enough. Not £1,600 good enough, but good enough. Good enough to pull off a couple of shots, a couple of nighttime shots, but nothing compared to what you'd get with a top of the range flagship phone, the 14, the 7 Pro, S22 Ultra for instance. It will not pull off them shots as well as the other phones will, but it's good enough. As they always say, the best camera is the one in your pocket. Huge thank you to Michael for having me on, and have a great Christmas everyone.
Hey everybody, it's Petter from Direct Tech, and first of all let me just say, Michael, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate the opportunity, but let's cut to it guys. My phone of the year for 2022, because we've had some really good devices this year on Android and iPhone. My phone of the year for 2022 is the 13 Pro Max, guys. And I'm going to tell you why. I think for the money that you can get one at, it is the best complete package that you can buy a flagship phone for about £700 to £800 or dollars. You are getting a very complete package. You are getting top-end hardware, many years of support, fantastic video and photo capability, as well as all of the benefits of the Apple ecosystem and the great app quality. With the quality and the longevity and the fact that it's such a strong all-round package, guys, and I'm still using it in 2022 going into 2023, I have to say, guys, for me it's the 13 Pro Max this year. Catch you all later.
Hey, what is going on YouTube? Mike here from Team VRY. Big shout out to Michael for having us over on the show. Now, as for my phone of the year for 2022, I'll have to say that it is the Pixel 7. It's been my daily driver for quite some time now, and so far it's been a very impressive device in terms of overall performance and of course the quality of photos that you get on the camera. And the best part is that Google has managed to keep it at a very similar price to the Pixel 6 from last year, which in my opinion makes it a great value Android device. So yeah, for 2022, my phone of the year would be the Pixel 7. Again, thanks for having us on here, Michael, and happy holidays to everyone.
Hi guys, it's Paul from Geeky Stuff, and a big thanks to Michael for bringing me in on this collaboration. My best phone of 2022. It's been a huge year for smartphones. It's been really difficult to pick a few. I'm looking at now at the average Joe. If I was to recommend one phone to anyone out there, or the average Joe, the average sort of person, the average consumer, it's got to be this, the Pixel 6a. Purely for affordability, incredible software, all the latest and greatest software updates, superb camera system, reliable camera system. Battery life is very good as well. It's compact, it just ticks all the right boxes, and it's only $399, and you might even better get it cheaper. But for me, guys, that is the phone of the year, the Pixel 6a. Thanks for having me. See you soon. Bye bye.
Hey Michael, first of all, thank you so much for inviting me. Always great to collab with other creators, and you have some amazing people here today. The best phone in 2022 for me, it's gotta be the Galaxy Z Fold 4. I haven't really tried every single phone out there, but I had a good stint using the iPhone, the S22 Ultra, and more recently the Pixel 7 Pro as well. But I really think Samsung nailed the user experience here with the Fold 4. It's nice to finally get a Snapdragon processor for us here in the UK, in comparison with the S22 Ultra, for example, which has the Exynos processor. I think the Fold just feels way snappier. See what I did there? On a serious note, I just love how ergonomic it feels, right? Despite how chunky it looks. I thought initially that this is going to be some sort of novelty factor, right? Because it's something new to me to unfold the phone. But here we are a few months later and I'm still enjoying it. Every time I pick up the Fold, it's just, it's a nice feeling. In comparison with everything else, phone of the year for me. Thanks so much for having me and I'll see you soon.
Hey Michael and everyone else on this video collaboration and the audience watching. Hi, my name is Ben from Lover of Tech and I've pretty much been asked to talk about what my favorite phone of 2022 is and beyond. And that's an easy choice, man. It has got to be the Pixel 7 series, and for me specifically, it has got to be the Pixel 7 Pro. Now, for all the improvements of what Google started with the Pixel 6 series last year, and still keeping the price the same at $899, and for us here in UK at £849 in this climate, yo, they've got to win it with all the improvements to the Tensor G2, with the computational photography and also the text-to-speech and all the smart features with Magic Eraser and the photo on blur, and also being able to shoot 4K 60 on all the camera lenses finally, while still doing that with the rear cameras without stopping recording like what you do on other cameras, on other smartphones. Yeah, you know what, yeah, Google, you've done well, and I can't wait to see what you're gonna do next year. But for this year, for sure, for 2022, it's the Pixel 7 series for me, and specifically, the Pixel 7 Pro.
Hey, my name is Pete Matheson, and you're watching Michael's Tech Talk. Now let me introduce you to the Samsung Galaxy Fold 4. Now this is so close to being the flagship of all flagships in my eyes. Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, 120Hz on both screens. It's even IPX8 rated, so it will survive being dropped into water. You've got fast charging, wireless charging, reverse wireless charging, 5 cameras, and of course, a huge, good quality 7.6-inch main screen. Now the thing that stands out for me though with the Fold 4 is the software experience. Like, I haven't found a device yet that does multitasking as well as the Fold 4, including the iPad. You can drag and drop apps like anywhere and drag to resize anything. The Fold 4 just genuinely allows you to multitask without slowing down what you're doing. Now I am a huge iPhone nerd, but still the Fold 4 is finally something new and fresh, something that genuinely makes me want to go and pick up my phone to enjoy the experience rather than just picking up my iPhone, more out of habit and some necessity to check through my notifications. Now I think we've got a fun 2023 ahead of us with the Pixel Fold on its way, because the only features that I think are missing from the Fold 4 are the Pixel Voice Assistant, which lets you accurately dictate messages, and if I was being really fussy, having the 10x zoom from the S22 Ultra. But for now, the Fold 4 takes the win for me this year.
So, being, let's face it, an Apple fanboy and Apple tech YouTuber, you might think my phone of the year for 2022 is the iPhone 14 Pro Max. No, it's not, and embarrassingly, it's a phone that I forgot to bring to my studio today, but that's kind of the problem and the frustrating thing about my smartphone setup. You see, I use the Apple Watch Ultra, I absolutely love it. I also use Macs, iPads, and because of that I rely on things like handoff, so the ability to copy and paste text between devices, send images and stuff via AirDrop. All of that stuff keeps me welded within the Apple ecosystem, but the problem with that is that the iPhone is rapidly becoming incredibly boring. And that is why my phone of the year for 2022 is the Pixel 7 Pro. Google's latest flagship smartphone is priced correctly, it's built as well as the iPhone. For me, the camera offers the best possible images. I know that's subjective, but for me, I just love Pixel photos, and well, it's the price. The price of the Pixel 7 Pro is 350 quid cheaper than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. And at the moment, most people are watching their pennies, which means spending that much money on a phone, let's be honest, a phone that hasn't really changed that much bar the camera and the internals for a long time, It's just unthinkable. And I love what Google is doing with their Pixel range, but the Pixel 7 Pro, guys, is just amazing. And proof of that particular pudding is the fact that I really miss it today. I left it at home completely by mistake, and okay, I've got my iPhone, but I haven't got my Pixel 7 Pro, and it hurts. In fact, I'm gonna go and get it now. So yeah, Pixel 7 Pro, my phone of the year.
So there you have it, guys. There is the picks for the best phones of 2022. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are on the best phone of 2022. Is it any of the phones that have been featured in this video, or is it a phone that we haven't featured? If it hasn't, fly the flag and let us know in the comments down below. That about wraps it up for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button for me, and don't forget to click that subscribe button and ring that little bell to be notified of new videos just like this one. I want to take this opportunity to say 2022 has been by far the best year for me on YouTube so far, and it wouldn't be possible without all of your guys' support. You guys that tune in, watch these videos, you smash that like button, you leave the comments in the comments below. Guys, yous are the heroes of Michael's Tech Talk, and I can't thank you enough for that. And yeah, here's hoping that 2023 is going to be just as good as 2022 has been, because it's been so good for me, guys, and I couldn't have done it without you. So again, from the bottom of my heart, I just want to say thank you for all your support. Thank you. And I want to take this opportunity to wish everyone a Merry Christmas and have a fantastic New Year. And guys, if I don't see you before that, I'll see you in 2023. So have a good one, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next one.